Az én világom 103. oldal. Az én világom 103rd page. Nyelvtan. Grammar. Say that with me. Nyelvtan. No, not just you, not my little kitty cat. Did you hear that? He's sitting right next to me, so he might have a couple of ideas to share for our lesson. So let's nyelvtan. Say that with me. Nyelvtan. Grammar. Nyelv is language. It's also your tongue, right? So the word in Hungarian nyelv means both language and tongue because, of course, we use our tongue when we speak our languages, right? So nyelvtan, tan is the study of, okay? So tanul is to learn, you know that. Tanu is witness, but tanulo is a learner. So, what does all of that have to do? Why are all of those concepts related? A student, a learner, a witness. Nyelv is a language, and tan is the study of language, so it's grammar. And of course, the study. So tan is to study. A witness studies a situation, a learner studies, and so nyelvtan is just the study of language. And that is, in English, we call it grammar. In Hungarian, we call it nyelvtan. All right, so let's get to the grammar. Kinek, minek. To or for whom or what. So, Kinek means ki is, do you know? Do you remember what ki is? Ki. Ki is who. Who. And nek, we've discussed nek so much, and that's what this grammar is going to be about, is the nek and the nuk endings, right? Kinek is for whom. Okay? Minek. How is that different than kinek? So ki is who, and then the nek is the for. Kinek van. Who is it for? Right? Kinek. Kinek mondtad. Who did you say it to? Okay? Who did you tell? Kinek mondtad? Kinek kell csinálni? For whom? Who has to do it? Kinek. Okay, so minek is very similar, but mi. What is mi? Mi is what? So if you say minek, you're saying for what? Why? Right? So minek is why. Or for what? Minek. Minek kell csinálnom. Why do I have to do it? For what reason do I have to do it? Right? So there's the for what or why. It means the same thing. Minek. Minek kell elmenni. Why do I have to go? So minek and kinek. Kinek is a person, right? Saying for whom, okay? For who? Who or for whom? And minek is an object. It's not a person, it's a thing. Minek is for what or why, right? Minek, why? Okay, I hope that wasn't too confusing. At the top, like I said, you could very easily write in the same thing. Kinek is who, for whom, and minek is what or for what, okay? Or, why, even depending upon the context of the sentence. Okay, so let's practice these concepts and let's read the next sentences. I'll read it at a regular pace and then please follow along and read it with me. Thank you. Köszönöm. Kinek rajzolod ezt a képet? Kinek rajzolod ezt a képet? Now read it with me. Kinek rajzolod ezt a képet? Kinek rajzolod ezt a képet? So, what does that sentence mean? Do you know what you're saying, what you're reading? Kinek. For whom? Or who? Rajzolod. Rajzol is to draw. Rajzolod is you are drawing. Kinek rajzolod? For whom are you drawing? Ezt a képet. Ezt. This. Right? And that T at the end, right? It makes it different than ez, which is also this. But est is now you're targeting that there thing. This thing. Est a képet. Okay? Do you know what cape means? Cape means picture or image. Cape is picture in this context, right? Why is there the ET at the end? This is a great example of what we studied on the previous page, and I've mentioned numerous times. At the end, when you see that T, it's kind of like that there picture. That picture over there, right? Képet. Kinek rajzolod ezt a képet? So est and képet both have the T at the end, which means you're directly talking about a specific object, and it's that object over there. It's this particular object is the object, is the subject, is the main focus of the sentence. So the main focus of the sentence is that picture. All right? Ezt a képet kinek rajzolod? Now in Hungarian, we can swap around the sentences. So I can say, or not the sentences, the words in order. I can say, kinek rajzolod ezt a képet? For whom are you drawing this picture? I can also say it, ezt a képet kinek rajzolod? This picture, who are you drawing it for? Okay? So in English, we can kind of switch it around as well. But, kinek rajzolod ezt a képet? Who or for whom are you drawing this here picture? Right? Okay, so let's get on to the next one. Katinak és Petinek rajzolom ezt a képet. Now, pay attention here. When you are asked a question, and I say, who are you drawing that picture for? In normal conversation, would you answer, I am drawing the picture for Katie and Peter? Generally, obviously, you would answer it in that way if you wanted to be very formal. But we usually speak in a shorthand when we're speaking to other people, and especially when we're answering a question. When the object, that subject of the question of what we're talking about, when that's already made obvious in the question, which here, what is the object again? What's the subject? What's the target of our discussion? Is the picture, is the képet, right? That's why the T is at the end. Okay? That's the target. That's the it thing that we're talking about, is the képet. So, do we need to say rajzolom ezt a képet, that ending? No, we usually just say, so who are you drawing the picture for? And we would say, oh, for Peter. It's already understood that you are answering, I'm drawing it for Peter. Okay. So that's why you have the second part of the sentence in brackets, just so you know that, okay? We can say it. It's the full, proper, formal answer to the sentence, but it's not necessary. In language, we usually do not use it. Okay, so let's read it together, that second sentence. Katinak és Petinek rajzolom ezt a képet. And what does it mean? You know this, it's so easy. Yes, for Kati and Peti. And for Peti. And then I am drawing this picture. So the ending of the nok and the nek, and if you look at those two names, Kati is with an A, right? There's the A in her, Kati. Now there's an E, there's an I, that E, but the Kati is what you're looking at. That first letter sets the standard. The first vowel sets the standard for the sound and how the attachment will be, what kind of vowel that attachment will use. So Kati has the A, the O, betu, Kati nok, right? That's why we don't say Kati nek. We say Kati nok. Now, how is that different than Peti? Well, Peti starts with an E betu, right? The E betu. So we don't say Peti nok, we say Peti nek. And now in those two words, you can see vowel harmony in action, right? So harmony is that something is uniform. It's the same, right? So we use that A, which is O, right? Katinak, Katinak, and Petinek, right? That's the difference. So you'll keep noticing that and observe it, and then you just learn it, and after a while, it becomes second nature. All right? So, next sentence. Kinek adsz ajándékot? Kinek adsz ajándékot? Who, to whom are you giving presents or a present? Kinek adsz ajándékot? Say it with me. Kinek adsz ajándékot? A nővéremnek adok ajándékot. Say it with me. A nővéremnek adok ajándékot. So, what is the answer? What is the person responding to the question, who or to whom are you giving a present to? A nővéremnek. So, we haven't really learned this, but you may know it just through your family communications. Nővérem is your sibling. It's your sister. It's a female sibling, but it's not just any female sibling. It's your older female sibling. Nővérem is an older female sibling, which would be older sister, is nővérem. The younger sister is called hug. Okay, my younger sister is hugom, but nővérem is my older sister. So that's who is going to be getting the present. A nővéremnek. So nővér is older sister. Nővérem, what does that M again say? That it's my older sister. Nővérem is my older sister. And nővéremnek is, what's that neck mean? It means to or for my sister, right? That's who is getting, who the present is for. A nővéremnek, for my sister. So in English, you can see that we say it backwards in English, and we use multiple words to say it. We say for my sister, but in Hungarian, we actually say sister my for, right? In one word, we say nővéremnek, okay? Don't get confused. What you're trying to learn is not just the word, but you're trying to understand why the word is the way that it is. Why is the word nővérem? Well, I'm breaking it down for you. Now, if I want to get even more technical and give you a little bit more information, and I will, you know me, why is it nővér that is older sister? Do you see two words in that word? Nő and vér. So, nővér, nő is two things. It's to grow, but it's also a woman. All right? So, that may seem confusing, but when you think about which of the family members have the children, bear the children, it is the women, right? And their bellies grow. So, nő is to grow, but it's also woman. All right? So, nő is a woman. Now, ver, do you know what ver is? Ver is blood. Have you heard the term a blood relation? Blood kinship. So, ver is blood, and nővér, so woman blood, right? That's the literal translation for nővér. Older sister, older sibling is actually female, woman blood. All right, so it's very interesting. So, nővéremnek is for my older sister. Okay. Kinek adod ezt a könyvet? Kinek adod ezt a könyvet? Let's read it together. Kinek adod ezt a könyvet? What am I saying? What are you reading? Kinek. So, for whom? To who? Kinek, for whom, to whom are you giving this book? Adod ezt a könyvet. Kinek adod ezt a könyvet? Now remember, the D at the end of a verb, and od is gives. Adod is you give. Adod, te adod, you are giving. Te adod, you give it. Adod, okay? Adod is both meaning you and also it, that you are giving it. You are giving it. Est, this könyvet is again, könyv is book, and this here book, that there book, right? So kinek adod ezt a könyvet? Who are you giving this book to? Az öcsémnek adom ezt a könyvet. Az öcsémnek. What does that mean? What is öcsém? It's the same concept as nővér. But öcsém is younger brother. It's my younger brother, right? Because it has the öcsém. Öcs is younger brother. Báty is older brother. Don't get confused. You'll just learn these words eventually, okay? But öcs is younger brother. And öcsém is my younger brother. Öcsémnek is to or for my younger brother. So, who are you giving the present to? Kinek adod ezt a könyvet? Who are you giving this book to? Az öcsémnek. To my younger brother. Okay, nagyon jó. Very good. Number 2. Kettedik. Nekem, neked. To or for me, and to or for you. Now, which one is which? You should already know this now. Nekem. Is that to or for me, or is it to or for you? Nekem van, is it for me, right? Nekem is to or for me. Nekem van, I'm asking, is it for me? Igen, nekem van. Yes, it is for me. Nekem kell csinálni? Do I have to do it? Nekem, so to me or for me, kell csinálni. Again, it's not a word-for-word translation because how we say it is nekem kell csinálni. Do I have to do it? But nekem means, to or for me. Is this that I have to do it to or for me? That's a little confusing. It just means, nekem is just to or for me, or do I have to, right? Nekem kell, do I have to? Okay. So, neked means to or for you, right? The D at the end often means, not all the time, but it often means you, right? So, neked kell. You have to. Neked van. It is to or for you. Neked van. Okay. So, kinek írod ezt a levelet? Kinek írod ezt a levelet? Kinek? To whom or for whom are you writing this letter? Say it with me. Read it with me. Kinek írod ezt a levelet? Kinek írod ezt a levelet? Az édesanyádnak. Az édesanyádnak. Now, are you hearing how when I'm asking that question now, clearly when I'm reading these things slowly, you're not always hearing that little wave that happens with the sound as we say a question in Hungarian. But try to listen to that. So, kinek írod ezt a levelet? Who are you writing this letter for or to? Who is this letter for or to? Kinek írod ezt a levelet? Az édesanyádnak? Az édesanyádnak? All right, I'm kind of stressing it there, but listen to it one more time. Az édesanyádnak. Oh, I didn't say it good there. Az édesanyádnak. So I'm asking now, are you writing it for or to your mother? Because édesanya is sweet mother, right? But it's your dear mother. Édesanya, édesanyád, there's the D. What does that mean? It means your mother. Édesanyád, a te édesanyád. Your mother, your sweet or dear mother. Édesanyádnak, remember that nak means to or for, right? It answers the question kinek. Édesanyádnak. Okay, so kinek, to or who, for, az édesanyádnak, for your mother. If I'm saying my mother, for my mother, how would I say for my mother? Try, think about it, say it out loud now. Did you say édesanyámnak? If you said édesanyámnak, then you were right. Édesanyádnak is your mother because of that D there. So see, this is why it's very difficult because Hungarian is very precise with the smallest little tiny letter. Okay? Just a little letter change from édesanyámnak to édesanyádnak. That difference between the M, which is me, and the D, which is you. Think of the D as thou, right? Because there's the T. We say it as it's a TH, but thou is the old-fashioned way of saying you. It had the T in it at that point, which is similar. The T and the D are often very connected in Hungarian words, in other words as well. Okay, so then the question is answered by saying igen, neki. And igen, you know, means yes, and neki means to him or to her or for him or for her. Okay, neki. Neki van. It is for her. Neki van. It is for him. Neki meant. It went to it. It went, you know, when we say neki meant, remember when we studied this in the placement helyzet lesson? The neki is actually, you know, to like crash into, to go into, to run into, like an accident. Neki meant to bump into, all right? So neki, if I say just simple neki, it's for him or for her. Because when you give something to somebody, when it's for somebody, you're actually bringing it towards them and then handing it off, right? So you're not maybe bumping into them, but you are exchanging something which is transferring. You are meeting each other there to do that exchange. Okay, I know I'm going a little too deep in these explanations, but sometimes maybe one thing that I say works for one of you, and then maybe another way of approaching it works for somebody else. So I just want to share some of that stuff with you. Now let's go back and let's just read these 3 last lines, and let's do it up to full speed and think about what you've learned through this process, okay? So, kinek írod ezt a levelet? Az édesanyádnak? Igen, neki. Let's say it one more time. Kinek írod ezt a levelet? Az édesanyádnak? Igen, neki. All right, let's go over now to the box on the right. And we're going to practice these a little bit more. And I'd like you to take a look at this and practice this so that you really get it down. Because these are really interesting, very useful terms that you will hear all the time, especially on birthdays. Okay? So, ki. Ki is who. Kinek is to whom or for whom, right? So, ki is who. Kinek. For whom? In. In. Me. It's actually I. In. I. Nekem. For me. To me. Nekem. Nekem adod. You're giving it to me. You give it to me. Nekem adod. Te is you. Neked. To you. Te neked. Te neked adom. I'm giving it to you. Neked adom. I'm giving it to you. I give it to you. Ő. Him or her. Ő. Ő neki. For him, to him, neki. For him, neki adom. I give it to him. Neki van. He has it. She has it. Neki. To him. Ő neki. To him, to her. Ő neki. Mi is we. Mi. Nekünk. Mi nekünk. Nekünk is to or for us. Mi. Nekünk. To or for us. Mi nekünk. Mi nekünk kell. We need it. It's for, for, to or for us. Ti. You. Not singular, not just one you, but you guys. Yous. Yous over there, you guys. You is ti. It's more than one person, not including you. Ti. Nektek. Nektek. To or for you, you guys, you all. Nektek. Ti nektek. For or to you. Ők. Them. All right? Them. Those guys over there who are not me or you. It's them over there. It's ők. Nekik. To or for them. Nekik. Ők nekik. To or for them over there. Ők nekik kell. They, them over there, they need it. Ők nekik van. It is to or for them. Ők nekik adom az ajándékot. I'm giving the present to them. Okay, so if you noticed, we passed by, we didn't do in the ö section on that, we also had ö and un. And then on the last section, we had ők and önök. We haven't spent a lot of time, I've mentioned it, but we haven't spent a lot of time learning the difference between the informal Hungarian language and the formal addressing, the formal way to address another person, like an adult or somebody or a boss or a client, somebody who you would show respect to. Hungarian has two forms called magázás and tegezés. So remember, te is you. That's the informal, just the way that I say, you are amazing. Te, remek vagy. Okay. So te is an informal way of me saying you. A formal way that Hungarians say you is ön. Okay, but that's all I'm going to say about it. We're not going to cover it. We can't possibly in the time that we have, and it'll be a little bit too confusing. I just wanted to point out why I didn't read those, why we didn't study those. We're not going to study the formal right now. All right, let's continue on to section 3. Harmadik rész. Annak, ennek. To or for that and this. Okay? In section 4, if you look down, you can see az and ez. And now look back up to 3 where we've been reading just now, and annak and ennek. Do you see the A and the E? I'm pronouncing those letters in English so that you see, but the A and the E that begins uz and ez, and annak and ennek. So, do you remember what the difference is between uz and ez? Ez is closer to me. I'm pointing to this, something that's close to me. Ez. We also in Hungarian can simply just say e, and that means this thing here close to me. Az is just like when we say a, which is the, right? A, but it is something that is outside of me, away from me. Az is that. That over there. Az, that. So, annak is related to us. Annak is to or for that. Annak, right? To or for that. Or ennek is to or for this, something closer to me. So let's go back to number 3 and read the sentence. I'll read it, the 2 sentences. I'll read it at regular speed, and then you'll read it a couple of times with me, okay? Ez a fiú a barátom. Ennek a fiúnak adok egy ceruzát. So what did I just say? What did we just read? Ez a fiú a barátom. This boy is my friend. Remember, barátom, my friend. Ez, this, a fiú. Now, we are saying the boy. So it's this, the boy, and then a barátom is the, my friend. These are just grammar and ways of language that are different than English. You'll just learn them. So, ez a fiú a barátom. This boy is my friend. Ennek a fiúnak adok egy ceruzát. Ennek, for this, ennek, a fiúnak, for this boy, adok, I give, egy ceruzát, a pencil. So, I give a pencil to or for this boy. But we basically, the sentence in English, how we would say it is, I give a pencil to the boy, to this boy. Ennek, to this boy. Ennek a fiúnak. All right, so let's read both of the sentences slowly and read it with me. Ez a fiú a barátom. Ennek a fiúnak adok egy ceruzát. Remember, the ceruza is pencil. Ceruzát has the T. It means that their pencil. This one, this I'm talking about this. This is the main point in the sentence, is that pencil. Who got the pencil? Who gave it and who got it? Ennek a fiúnak adok egy ceruzát. Adok is I give. Adok. All right? I give a pencil. Adok egy ceruzát. So now let's go down to section 4 again, and there's the az and the ez. Az is that over there, right? That. Ez is this. It's closer to me. So, let's see what they have to say. How are we going to be using this here? A szobában vagyok. A szobában vagyok. Do you remember what the bun ending is, right? The bun in the oven? The bun. So szobában, bun is inside, all right? That it's already inside. Bent is also inside, but when you use it at the end of a sentence, it's bon. A szobában vagyok. I am in the room. Szoba is room. A szobában vagyok. Vagy is, right? Vagyok is I am. So I am in the room. You're literally saying the room in I am. Right? But it means I am in the room. A szobában vagyok. So if you've noticed, the difference in Hungarian is that you have the a verb after the noun, right? We say I am in the room. I am is the verb, and then in the room is where you are. It's the object, it's the noun. But we say it reversed. It's just something you'll have to learn. Okay, so a szobában vagyok. Melyik szobában? Melyik. Which room are you in? Melyik szobában? In which room? Okay, that's literally, you're saying which in room. Szobában, right? In room. Melyik szobában? In which room? Ebben a szobában. In this room. Ebben. In this. A szobában. In this room. Now you can also say, the easier way to say this would be e szobában. In older Hungarian, that's how we used to talk. And unfortunately, the language has gotten a little bit even more complicated because of many factors. One, obviously, was that many foreign powers controlled Hungarians, and including the Austrians, the Germans, the Russians, and every group that controls a different group tries to control language. Why is language important? Why is it important that you're learning the language? Why you're struggling through these lessons and listening to me and getting confused and all of that? The reason is because language is very important, much more important than most of us, and I would say most of us in America don't realize, because we just speak English and we expect everybody in the world to speak English. Most places that you travel to, many places, most people, many of the younger people speak English, so it's very easy. But what you don't understand is that every language has some significance and some, as you're learning here, different peculiarities, things that make it very unique. And these things make us stronger as a world, having many different cultures and languages. And so it's important that you continue to study Hungarian and learn Hungarian, because you're going to be an even better adult and you're going to have more resources at your disposal. But the language has changed. I'm not saying that ebben a szobában was a change because of this foreign rulers, but there are examples of that. And one is this, we have the ebben and then a szobában. Well, why do we need to say it twice? Why do we have to say that we're in it, which is ebben, right? We're in it. We're in this. Ebben is we're in this. Ebben. Abban is we're in that. Okay? Ebben, so we're in this sobabon, in this room, in the room. So we're doubling it when very easily all we would need to say in Hungarian and would make complete sense, the exact same sense as sobabon, in this room. But this is how they have it here, and that's fine this way too. So let's read those 3 sentences again real quick, and then we'll go to the final box and review these words, these confusing words. A szobában vagyok. A szobában vagyok. I am in the room. Melyik szobában? Melyik szobában? In which room are you? Ebben a szobában. In this room. Ebben a szobában. Nagyon jó. Very good. Okay, so let's just take a look real quick at this box. It's a good review. Az, which is that, right? That over there. Az. And then nok, right? The ending of nok, which is 2 or 4. You put those together and the Z actually dropped out. That's why it became annok. Okay? So it is related to az. It's aznok, but we say annok. Okay? Same thing with as, which is this, something closer to me here, as. This plus nek, which is 2 or 4, is ennek. So it is for this. So annok is, it is for that or to that. Ennek is for this or to this. Same thing with azon and ezen. Az, again, is that, and on, remember, is just like when we were saying mayush, okay, that's the on. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering there. I'm trying to find the on. But that on or the on ending or the n ending, it means on, right? On top of something. So az on means on that. As n means on this. Okay? Azon is on that, because az is that. As is this. Ezen is on this. So azon von, it is on that. Ezen von, it is on this. Same thing with the next pair. Az and bon. Remember, bon is inside. It's already inside. Az and bon is abon. The Z has dropped out, but it's abon. It is in that. Ebben is ez plus ben, but the Z has dropped out. It's ebben, which is in this. Abban is in that. Ebben is in this. Final set is az plus vol. Remember, the vol and the vel is with. Okay? Vele, with. So az plus vol is both either azzal or avval. So very interesting, right? Both forms. The one where the V has dropped out and the other where the Z has dropped out, but it's the same meaning. Azzal means with that. Avval means with that. and ezzel, and ezzel. Ezzel is with this. Ezzel is with that. And in case if you heard that, that was my kitty cat saying, enough with the lessons and time to enjoy the day. So this is all I'm going to do for you now. I hope that you take time this week to listen to these lessons, take out your textbook to the pages, read along, and then I will continue with page 104 in the next day or two. Maybe I'll even do it for you today and have that for you. But I'm really proud of you. I miss all of you, and I hope that you're all being good, paying attention to your family members, being good to everybody, and doing the best you can to just enjoy each day for whatever the day brings, okay? Take care, legyetek jók, boldogak legyetek, és viszontlátásra. See you later. Bye-bye.